Hey guys, take two on this video. Got interrupted as usual. I promised this earlier. This is a video for Cody. I had spoken to him about this. He was having some deck jam problems, and from what he had told me, it seemed like it was a problem with pin sticking in the chute. I mentioned trimming the skirt. I have an old one here with a strap that's cracking, and you can see how long the skirt is on this one. These are both used crap. They're all garbage. I just found them laying around just to show. You can see the difference here. The skirt's been trimmed on this one. It's about 1/4 inch. That's how I like to do them. If you can, try to avoid going completely flush. It'll give the chute a little more support if at least part of it goes down into the moving deck, and it should help it to hold up a little bit longer. The problem with the skirt is, if you look down in here, this is a multi-position chute. This is some people have been using some of them for the 5-pin, I believe, but this is for like the 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, anything like that. The problem is with the skirt on there, as the pin sits in, with it being a little longer, the butt can actually stick against the front of it. It shifts, and the pin never hits the deck roll or anything like that, and it just stays in the chute. I have seen it. It does happen. So I just wanted to point that out as one thing. If the skirt's not trimmed on that chute, just be sure it is, and try to just leave a little bit of meat at the bottom, just so something goes down to the moving deck to support it. Like 1/4 inch is great. He also mentioned to me it was some kind of a black textured chute. This is the closest I could find. There's no markings on it. I believe this one was from EBN, Ed Fox, years ago. These were not good chutes. He had manufacturing problems. They changed the compound on them or something like that. I spoke to him about it, and everything was taken care of. He went to a different company and sent replacement chutes for all the problems, but I never had problems with pins actually sticking to these, though. They crack. I had a few of them that did. This one's also cracked somewhere. Right here. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but you can see it's cracked. As far as cleaning the chutes go, there's some different philosophies. I know some guys like to use even a little bit of lane oil. I just like to use just a clean rag. This one's a little dusty. I wiped it a little bit in the first take, but just get down in there and wipe it. Get all the dust and oil and crap out of there. You'll see just a super quick wipe like that makes a big difference. So that's that. I'm going to show you a couple things on the machines too that I found, some common causes. Of course, check your pin gate. Deck jams can be caused by numerous things. I don't think that's your problem, but it's not going to hurt. Just make sure that your pin gate's locked. So that's very important. And that can allow pins to get down there when they're not supposed to be. But we're going to climb up here real fast on lane 3, because this is one of the lanes I had numerous problems with when I started here. With deck jams every once in a while, but phantom pins down inside of the deck. And as we get down here, it was the 2-pin. You notice this nice red shiny chute. This is a JCP deck chute. I really like these. They're multi-position. You can see there's one back there for the 8-pin as well. They're multi-position. They come with a nice texture. They're shiny, but the pins do not really stick to them. But anyway, I had problems with this. The lip was facing forward, so I said, okay, well, that's obviously not right. Let's turn it. I turned it to the position it's in now, and the pin bounced off of it every single time I missed. What it ended up being was the turret wires. So we're going to come up here a little bit. And when I say the turret wires, I mean the outers. Just get this pin out of here real fast. Just stick a pin in here just to lock it. Okay, could just do that to keep the spoon's open, the scissor unlocked. When it comes to this, there's a book adjustment. I believe it says they want like a 16th clearance or something like that. These are actually a little bit loose. I like to get them just nice and tight around the belly, not touching it, because you don't want any kind of restriction as they drop. But we'll go around to the other side to where the 2-pin actually is, because that's one I know I did. Okay. This is the 2-pin right here. And even this is opened up a little bit. It was really wide when I did it, but to adjust them, you can see there's some play there. That's okay. A little play is not going to hurt, but there's no tightening or loosening. You just bend them in. On Brunswick, that's a lot of how adjusting is. And these, it shouldn't have moved much. I didn't really bend it that hard. It's hard to do with only one hand, but yeah, they moved a little bit. It's a little bit tighter there. But let's see if I can tighten it up just a hair more for you. Just put the camera down. Okay, now we're good. See how there's barely any gap at all. I mean, it can still move around a little bit. That's fine. It needs to drop freely. But you can notice how much closer that gap is. That's what you're looking for. Sorry for the camera work here, but that's what you're looking for. You want them to be close to the pin so that it guides it straight down when it does drop. Another thing, if you get down in here, check your deck roller. Give it a spin. Still spinning, still spinning. Just stop. Make sure that it turns nice and free like that. If there's any kind of sluggishness to it, just get an oil can, get down in there, work some oil in it. It has to turn. Has to turn freely. That's very important, because that'll cause the pins to stick as well. And that's about it. Like I mentioned, check your pin gate. Make sure that's locking and unlocking properly. Get in there, check the strap and the roll pin if you have the old setup. That's what we have here. I'll show you that real fast. I apologize, I know the camera's all over the place here, but right under in there. There's a roll pin in there and the strap which locks and unlocks it. I see a little bit of rust there, so might be a little wear, but I'm not having any problems with this. Just make sure all that hardware is good. And the best bet is, like I said, there's a lot of things that can cause deck jams, so just if you can sit on it and catch exactly what it's doing, that's going to be the easiest way for you to fix it. But those are just some common problems that I've come across that cause deck jams. Hopefully this was helpful to you, Cody, and to everyone. I guess that's about it for now. Gone on long enough. It's been 9 minutes, so I will wrap it up. I thank you all again, as always, for liking, commenting, subscribing, etc. It's much appreciated. Glad you guys are enjoying the videos, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye-bye.